So you want to start screen printing, but you have no idea where to start. Well, hopefully I can help you. So stick around and check out this video. What is up, guys? It's your boy Josh with Lookout Prints. I've been getting a ton of DMs on Instagram and Facebook about how to get started screen printing, what kind of equipment you need, can you do it in your house, things like that. So I figured, why not make a little video about it? I've been wanting to do these videos for a while to help you guys out. So I figured, great first video, right? All right, so I'm gonna try to explain as best I can what you need to get started. I'm gonna show you my shop and answer some of the questions you guys have been asking me. So let's jump into it. My shop, as you can see, this is where all the magic happens, right? This is a 12 by 9 room in my house. So yes, you can print in your house. You don't need to go get some big shop or anything. I know you see all these screen printers on Instagram and Facebook and online and whatnot, and they have all these big manual presses, and they have or automatic presses, not manual, or even big manual presses like mine's, good size, I guess. But you don't need all that to start. Not to start learning, and all that's going to be overwhelming anyways. If you started learning on that, bought it all, it's going to be super expensive. So you don't need all that. But what you do need, you got to have a press. You're going to need some kind of dryer, whether that be a flash dryer, a heat gun, a conveyor dryer, which I've got all three. I found this little heat gun on Amazon for about $15-20. But you don't need a conveyor dryer to start off with, and I would suggest probably not getting one because that's going to be expensive. I don't know what your budget is, but figure out your budget first. That's probably the most important thing. Figure that out first, and then you can check out like Ryonet's website, screenprinting.com. They have a lot of good gear, or nevertheless, screenprintingsupply.com. They got good equipment, but both are great websites for getting stuff, especially to start with. They both have like starter kits and stuff. Ryonet has some really good starter kits. It'll come with like flash dryer, exposure unit, a press. You can get stuff even more expensive, where you get a conveyor dryer, you get flash dryer, you get a whole bunch of different stuff. But really, just to get started and learn, really all you need a press of some sort. And you could start off with literally a one color, one station press. And then you can get a heat gun, and then just like a one of those work light things. You can buy it on Ryonet. It's a website, like $40, I think, and you can expose your screens that way. A lot of people will hang it from something, put their screen down on the floor, hang it, so many inches, feet, whatever, from the screen, and it'll expose it. You got to do it for like 20 minutes, but it works when you're getting started. It's very cheap, just to learn, do some shirts for yourself, whatever, get the hang of everything before you really want to like make the jump into buying equipment, just to get the idea of things. It's not a bad way to start. My shop is a little room here, and then I've got a little walk-in closet over here, which is my dark room. So you'll want a dark room for your screens when you coat them with the emulsion. You'll want to keep them dark or in a light sensitive area. I got one of them, dark room lights. But this is my at the Ryonet RXP exposure unit. It's like, I think like $400 or $500. It's less than $1,000. I know that. Screen rack with my screens and everything. Fan, and then dehumidifier. Fan, blowing to help dry the screens, and dehumidifier to keep the humidity out, because humidity in the south is terrible. And then I got a little shelf in here to put all my ink and supplies, stuff like that, up on it in the closet to save room. Most dryers you can put on a just house circuit. They'll work just fine. Now, one thing, if you get a conveyor dryer and you have like a flash dryer, you'll want them on separate circuits or whatever, because otherwise you're going to trip the breaker. But they will definitely work in the house. Got this other room. This is where I guess I reclaim everything kind of room. Wash all my screens after I'm done. I got screens after they're after I've done jobs. Need to be reclaimed. Squeegees out here, more squeegees. This is where all my chemicals are. I got, like my emulsion remover, integrator, degreaser, all that stuff. If you're starting out, you don't need a whole lot. You really just need basics. You need a press, something to dry the shirts, or to cure the ink, I guess, on the shirts. An exposure unit to expose your screens. You don't even need like a film output printer. You can literally go to FedEx office. We got one here in Chattanooga that I used to go to actually when my printer was messed up for a while. I go there and you pay like $1, I think, to they'll print the film for you. I brought my own film in. That way it was, it was what I used. It was a little better than what they had. You might buy a pack and then, bring them with you. But you can go do that, and you can just, you bring your design and you email it to them or whatever and tell them like, hey, need this printed on here, and then boom, you come back, tape it to your screen, expose it. You will want a pressure washer to wash out your designs once you've exposed your screen. It's a whole lot easier that way than doing it like in your bathtub or something. I know there's a lot of YouTube videos where people say, oh, you can do it in your bathtub and whatnot. People use toothbrushes and like scrape that stuff out. I don't know. I've always had better luck with a pressure washer. It's quicker. I mean, they're like $100. You can get a cheap one for like $100. It only lasts you like a year or two, but hey, $100 get you started. That's cool. I would suggest go to Ryonet or nevertheless screenprintingsupplies.com. One of their websites gets you like a starter kit where you get the press and all that good stuff. Just get started. Look up YouTube videos, whatever you got to do, and just learn. If you guys got questions, hit me up. I'll help you out as best I can. You can send me links and say, hey, like, should I get this or should I get this one? I can help you out making the decision, whatever you need. You really don't need a whole lot. Getting started is fairly simple, and really it just takes getting the equipment and then just start doing and learning. Some books, look, Made to Make It by Ryan over at Ryonet, and then Growing a Successful Screen Printing Business by Printario. Both good books. Read both of those recently. Well, not recently, but anyways, yeah, I read both of those. Good if you're starting out. Definitely help you out a lot too. There's a lot of YouTube videos, but hopefully I'll be making a lot more videos for you guys. I can show you different processes like coating a screen, exposing a screen, washing out the screen, things like that, how to properly cure a screen or cure a print, just all that different little stuff. So hopefully I'll keep making these videos for you guys, and then hopefully I'll be able to help you guys out, because it seems like a lot of you guys are interested and a lot of you guys are hitting me up for questions and whatnot, so why not make some more and help you guys out. So yeah, that's the basics. That's what you need. Got any questions, hit me up. Look out prints on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram, DM me on there. That's probably the best way to get a hold of me, or just send us an email. lookoutprinting@gmail.com. But yeah, I'll leave a link to a few places where you can check out supplies and gear and all that, and hopefully you can get some stuff and get to printing. All right, so till next video, peace out. Oh, also, I want to know, look, when you first start out printing, you're going to mess up everything. It's going to be terrible. You're going to feel you might feel discouraged, but don't. Look, when I started out, I messed up so many shirts. I burned shirts. I underexposed screens and messed up screens. I mean, it was hell. I remember the first time I printed shirts for my band. That was a doozy. That was not fun. My band was pissed at me because a couple of the members came and helped me out and pretty much just wasted their time. I messed everything up, and yeah. So it's a big learning curve. There's a lot to learn, a lot to I guess, obstacles to get over, but you'll get there. Just keep going, keep doing it. You got it. Don't give up. Remember, hit me up if you got any questions. There's plenty of other people you can hit up too. You got it. All right, peace out.